Alright guys, so we are back for another Dokkan battle video. So today we're going to be trying to showcase kind of both of the new GT Cell and Frieza kind of together. Now, Cell is able to work pretty good because there's a lot of different stunning units on Extreme Int. The only problem is you're never going to find a fucking Kid Buu friend. Now, Frieza, on the Extreme Physical team, you know, he does fit quite well because you have Full Power Frieza over there, you have Final Form Cooler over there, you know, you got King Cold, you got a lot of the Frieza clan over there, right? But only Majin Buu Gotenks absorbed is a sealer there. So I do feel as though the villain team is actually probably the best place for these two characters because you could probably... I mean, you could build an interesting team kind of surrounding both of them, right? And that's kind of what we've done here, where we have Buu and Cell for sealing, and then we have Frieza and Turles for stunning. I think the two of them together can really kind of put on a show, and that's what we're going to try and do here. Now, I think I'm going to have the Cell and Frieza linked together. They do work quite well together, which I guess is not surprising. You know, they have Nightmare, GT, Rebirth. They have several links together. Okay, so let's do Frieza. 860,000. Yeah, both the Cell and the Frieza. I like units to get that 1 million mark, and look at that. There's two support type units on the rotation with Frieza, and he's not at 1 million. So I think it's going to be very difficult for the Cell and Frieza. Like, as cool of units as they are, they're definitely not very practical at all. Because you're just, in the toughest fights, you're just not able to seal and stun enemies. And unfortunately, Cell and Frieza, unless the enemy is sealed or stunned for them, they're not spectacular units. They're, you know, just everyday average, you know, 80 defense, 80 attack units. They're nice, they're okay sub-units, but in this day and age where sealing and stunning is not prevalent, they're not really that great. Now, if we're going to talk that Cell in something like Super Battle Road, that's different. That Cell is a fucking Super Battle Road killer, because not only does he seal, but he's also going to be doing crazy damage. And again, you have top tier stunners on Extreme Int anyway, so that Cell can really put in work on Super Battle Road. I don't know if I'm willing to 100% him on my own account, though. That's the only thing. Because I do feel like a unit like that, you're probably going to want 100% him to really kind of let him, how do I say, be good. I guess we'll put it like that. Alright, so we still don't have a sealer with Frieza, so we're not really able to see Frieza at his full power. Again, you know, we need Buu Gotenks, or we need the Int Cell to be over near Frieza in order for Frieza to get his power off. The one good thing for Frieza, I'll say, is that sealing, usually units that can seal, it's a 100% chance, right? For a lot of units, it's a 100% chance to seal. Stunning is always like, there's a percentage on it, right? But a lot of times sealing is 100% outside of a unit like Super Saiyan 3 Bardock, of course, you know, has a percent chance to seal. But most units do just straight up seal. So that is good for Frieza. It shouldn't be too difficult for Frieza to actually go ahead and get his passive active as long as the opponent can actually be sealed. But again, you know, toughest fights, not going to be able to have it happen. Okay, so 2 turns from now, we should be able to see what Frieza's going to look like, you know, with his full passive active. Again, both Frieza and Cell, they have attack and defense 80%, which is nice. And then, you know, when their enemy is sealed or stunned, they get a 100% attack buff. And the enemy, they also gain super effective against all types. Very similar to what, you know, SCR and Int Gogeta have. So that's pretty cool. Alright, so I'm going to push Buu off rotation here to try and get him near the Cell and Frieza so we can, you know, start to get these fuckers sealed and we can see what our boy GT Frieza is going to be capable of doing. Now remember, the Frieza and Cell, by the way, are not Angel cards. It's Frieza Final Form GT and Cell Perfect Form GT. The reason for this is when the two Android 17s connected their hearts and their key and all that shit. Like, it opened up a portal to hell, and all these fuckers got resurrected. Like, so I don't think, like, none of them really counted as actually being dead at the time. Okay, hopefully, nah, Cell's not gonna be able to kill this dude in one hit. Ooh, this is perfect, because we also have Turles on rotation. So, this is the best we're gonna be able to see Frieza, in this video right here. Because Cell's not gonna be able to kill this Vegeta unless he gets, like, a double, crit additional... Oh, okay. Okay. Cell's not gonna be able to kill this Vegeta. Psych! Look, see, here's the thing. I want to show, like, how good Frieza can be at his full power. The only problem is that, like, I can't go into the highest stage of Boss Rush, because all those fuckers are immune to all these status effects, so we can't really show it. But, like, even in this stage of Boss Rush, this villain team is too powerful to even, like, have one of these fuckers survive one attack, bro. Like, can we... I really want to get that rotation again of Cell, Frieza, Turles, but it's like, oh, gee, I sure hope Cell or, you know, Bootangs don't fucking one-shot this dude. Okay, so let's try this again. Cell, please be my homeboy and seal Vegeta here, so Frieza can have his time to shine. Alright, so here's Cell. Again, what was that? Attacks at 690,000? For a rainbow unit, my boy? I don't know. Not really too sure about that. Okay, 1.3. That's good. But it's a lot of work to get 1.3. Let's see what our boy's gonna look like, though, with Turles on the rotation. That should give him a sizable buff. But you guys kind of see what I'm talking about, how these units they're really fun, they're cool, but they're not really the most practical, right? I like that they're added to the game. Like, I prefer this type of unit. This is really, like, interesting, right? To actually have to put some semblance of strategy together. But, unfortunately, the reward is not really... I don't want to say it's not high enough here. Let me get Turles out of here, by the way. It's just... You can't, like, really utilize their abilities effective, right? These units really would have been incredibly good, like, a year ago or 2 years ago, back when the bosses weren't immune to every single fucking little thing. Here is the Tech LR Ginyu Force, by the way. They're at 100% right here. Pretty good. Pretty difficult to get dupes for them, though, from Battlefield. You need such a ridiculous amount of Battlefield gems in order to do that. And here's the thing about Battlefield 2. Battlefield, you know, you need a lot of gems to get, like, physical LR Ginyu and all that. And it's not around that much, so it's kind of difficult to get the dupes for the Tech LR Ginyu Force. I think, like, a Mega Whale probably would be able to. I think if I hit this guy, unless Cell crits him, I think we should be able to see our boy get an actual good attack off Frieza. I'm not going to get this Dokkan attack, obviously, though, because if I get the Dokkan attack, Cell is going to wipe the field, which we don't want. So I'm just going to let this go by, and we're going to hopefully have Cell not do enough damage to kill Nazy, is his name? And then our boy Frieza can go ahead and follow up. Wow. Wait, it's still an attack all even if you don't get any of the nodes? Okay, that's great. Cool. Wait, what? Wait, did I fuck up and accidentally hit one of the nodes somehow? What? Nani? I feel like I'm in the Twilight Zone. Why the fuck did that? Whatever. I don't even care. What? Huh? I must have missed what happened right there. What the fuck? Alright, whatever. The next turn is the one we want anyway, because that's where we're going to have Frieza, Cell, Turles. And we'll be able to see Frieza kind of at his maximum power. So I think the next turn will probably be the last of the video. Wow, damn. Whoa, Ginyu Force. Holy shit. The villain team, like, it's just so strong. Like, you just have so many powerful units together. The villain team is just always so broken. If only SCR Rose Goku Black had... He's never come back. SCR Rose Goku Black has only ever been on his banner, and that's it. And he's the only unit, like, ever, basically. I mean, sure, you know, like, Turles has only ever been on one banner. Super Saiyan Blue Evolution Vegeta, Future Gohan, and SCR Rose. But the difference is that, like, Turles and Blue Vegeta were in April, and fucking SCR Rose Goku Black was in December. Kind of a big difference. So, hey, SCR Rose Goku Black, my boy, you know, you want to come back for the one time so people can rainbow you? That would be fucking sick. Alright, Cell, don't be a cocksucker and blow this dude away, please. Ooh, 845,000. Turles really does make a big difference. So I think if Cell gets a double crit here, he could take Cooler down. Of course, he gets an additional. Okay, so we're going to be able to see our boy Frieza. This might actually be kind of high. Let's see. Yeah, 1.67. That's not bad. That's with Turles, of course. This is probably going to take Cooler down. It's probably going to do, yeah, 1.7. All right. So again, the Frieza and Cell, interesting units. If you happen to pull them, that's good. Certainly not units I would ever chase, though. I think both of these units, they're going to be like, you know, normal unfeatured SSRs. So you guys will have plenty of time and opportunity to pull them in the future. Maybe if you want to put orbs in them then, they might be good sub-units, sure. But they're also not really on category teams. I don't think either of them have any categories. So, you know, until there's an Android category or a Frieza Race category, no dice. Now, I know, I think they probably would qualify as being on the Revived Warrior team, even though they are still in Hell, but I think they technically are revived. I don't know, it's difficult. I think they probably should be on the Revived Warrior team, but they're not, so, hey, I don't know. Blame Akatsuki and Bayonetta, they fuck up all the time. Regardless, so guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch y'all later.